As an influencer, are you responsible for responding to all of the email requests you get from companies that want to work with you if you are not going to work with that company? Now, we know as influencers, we get DMs about every hour, and we get emails multiple times a day from companies who want us usually to work for them for free. And we are not going to be working with most of these companies. Even if we're brand new beginner influencers, we've got a whole playlist on why you should not be working for trade for most of these projects that people are trying to collaborate with you on. But are you responsible for responding to these people? Because some of these people, if you do not respond within an hour or within a day, they will get back into your email inbox and start harassing you about it. Are you responsible for responding to them? As a professional, you want to make sure you're responding to professional emails, but these are not professional emails. This is your off the hook conversation. You are not responsible for responding to people who are contacting you out of the blue for no reason. Now, if it is a true legitimate company, if a big company that you know that is a store you actually go and shop in, that is something that you know is true and real and not a fake email with their name as the name of the email, because we know we get scammed a lot. If it is a true company that just isn't offering something you want to work with, then maybe you should get back to them. But for the most part, you do not have to respond to these people. You do not have to respond and say, I do not work for free. You do not have to respond and say, do you have a budget? You do not have to respond and say, no, thank you. You do not have to respond because your time is incredibly valuable. Your time is money for you. And if you're spending your time responding to the literal hundreds of emails we get every month from these people wanting us to do work for free, you are not doing work that is going to be paid. And you're not doing work to build up your business. And you're not doing work that is going to affect you in any way, shape, or form. Responding to these people is only going to get them to move on to the next one. You are literally taking up 3 seconds of their time, and when they see that you said no, they're usually going to ignore you, or they're going to email you back and say how horrible you are for not doing this for free. And is that going to serve you? No, it's not. So I want you as an influencer to be professional. You know when something is legitimate and when something is just them grubbing for free work from you. You do not have to respond. You're not required to respond to any of them. You're not even required to respond to the big name brand companies that are trying to come to you. You're not responsible for doing that. However, you want to make sure you are making your decisions wisely. So if it's just somebody trying to get you to do free work, I don't worry about it. I'm not responding to them, even if they email me 6 times because they put me on some kind of subscriber list where if I don't respond, it auto sends me things. I am not responding to people who are just asking for ridiculous things. If it is a potential for a collaboration where I think if I address this, perhaps they'll suddenly have a budget, or perhaps they'll have a meaningful conversation with me, or perhaps it's something I want to work on in the future, or from a company that I don't want to work with now, but might in the future when I'm a little bit bigger and I have more leverage, then I'll respond to those people. If I think there could be a meaningful conversation and potential future collaboration, I'll respond to them. If I think that it is a good business venture, then I will definitely respond to them. But if it is someone who is just trying to get me to do free work, they're contacting me out of the blue, they are in my face, they're being aggressive about things, they are being pushy about things, then I'm not going to respond to them. I leave the emails in my inbox just so I can see them piling up if they send me more than one thing. But I do not respond. Even if they get aggressive, even if they get in my face, I am not responding to most of the emails that I am going to be getting. And it's not that that's an unprofessional move. That is actually a very professional move to make sure you are protecting what you are doing inside of your business and making sure that you're only responding to qualified things because you have not asked for those emails in your inbox. You have not asked for those things. You have not said that you would have that correspondence with them. So you are not being irresponsible for not responding to companies that are very clearly not here with good intentions. So this is you do not have to do it permission. You are responsible for your business and what you do inside of your business and who you are responding to. So be responsible in the way that you want to be responsible and do not feel the pressure to engage with people who are here for non-professional behaviors. And that is the bar that I set. If you're not being professional when you email me, I do not owe you a response. If you are being professional, I will likely give you a professional response back, whether I am going to work with you or not. But I am very, very mindful of my time because when I protect my time, I'm protecting my clients' time. I am then allowing my students, my members, my followers more of me. more ability to work with me, and I am making sure that I am qualifying the people that I work with who are then going to be in front of my audience. So being very mindful of your time to protect your followers is the most professional thing that you can be doing. And ignoring people who are not here for professional reasons, that is absolutely a professional thing to do. Drop your questions down below if you're an influencer. We have a full playlist on how to navigate the world of being an influencer. I've been doing this for a really long time. We're also bringing in experts to have conversations with you and lawyers to have the legal side conversations with you as well in the influencer space. So now's the time to drop those questions. If I do not have the answers, I will find the people that do and bring them on the show to make sure we are helping you to navigate the world of being an influencer and making this your most profitable and least amount of stress year ever. We'll see you in the upcoming episodes.